Hey everyone, I'm Els. Welcome to my YouTube video on my YouTube channel where I mostly talk about books and sometimes talk about other stuff. In this video I will be trying to talk about other stuff which happen to be about books. I'm really trying. As you can tell from the title, I'm going to be talking about upcoming book series adaptions, namely the new Shadow and Bone series that we recently got the trailer for. I'm super excited for that one. And the new announcement about the ACOTAR Thorns and Roses series being adapted, and quite a few people on TikTok especially have some quite strong opinions about this, and I thought it's only a matter of time until that leaks into YouTube, and I thought I'd be one of those people who put it on YouTube. So here we go, a video about me talking about books again. Lol. So first of all, Leigh Bardugo's trilogy that starts with Shadow and Bone. This is more the younger side of YA, with focus on elements like adventure and friendship and different things like that. But you can kind of see that it's a gateway into YA because there are some themes of possible romance in there, but it's nothing explicit at all, and it's all very light-hearted, so it's just a nice little series. I also like that the simple and effective world building, you really got a sense of the sort of vibe, if that makes sense, of the different areas and the different prejudices based on the areas where you come from and whether you are a magical person, which is referred to as a Grisha, or a non-magical person, which is not a Grisha. But this series basically follows one girl who thought she wasn't a Grisha, and she finds out straight away, this is not a spoiler, I checked, that she actually is a Grisha, and it follows a story of her magical adventures that she goes on with a few others that she meets along the way, and some people that have always been there for her. So yeah, I just think it's a nice story and I like it, and I'm super happy that it's being adapted. Also, the trailer was really nice. I really loved it. It just made me happy. It did. Also, most people are just talking about how attractive the actor who plays the Darkling is, which is quite interesting because I always pictured the Darkling as not being all that attractive. I mean, I know that he's portrayed that way, and lots of people reading it developed guilty crushes on him, but I didn't find that personally. It might be because I am not the typical intended age. I think it's aimed at younger teens, and I'm more on the older side of teens. And of course, I read a lot more adult books, a lot more literary classics, high fantasy, things like that. So it's not my intended thing, so that's probably why. But yeah, I'm just really excited for it. And I'm sure I'll probably make a video once I've watched the series, reviewing the series. It will not be spoiler free, I'm afraid, because I'm terrible at withholding spoilers. I am the worst at that. But yeah, I'm just super excited for the series. And now, A Court of Thorns and Roses. A lot of people have very strong opinions, not necessarily about the adaptation because we've not been told very much, just that the process is beginning. And I see two sides of what people are taking from this. There are the people that love the series and are super excited and are already fan casting. I actually saw a joke video fan casting different famous TikTokers as different characters, which I thought was quite funny. So that's the more positive side of what people are thinking about it. But there is a lot of people being like, no, why do they have to adapt this series? I don't like it. But of course they're still going to watch it so they can review it and post their reviews on the internet. So I find that quite ironic, actually. They're sad about it and yet they're still going to watch it, which is interesting. I find myself in the middle, actually. I'm really not surprised. It's been adapted. It has gained a lot of popularity, the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, because it's no longer a trilogy. I mean, it hasn't been a trilogy for like 2 years. And when I read it, the 4th book was about to come out. So what? Like the mini one. So yeah, a lot of people have a lot of opinions. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to say my opinions, wasn't I? Whoops. Got caught in a tangent. Yeah. I'm sorry, I just randomly sing my thoughts sometimes. It's a bit odd. But honestly, I feel like I am going to watch this series and I'm going to give it a fair shot because I enjoyed the books when I first read them. I've since realised the problematic elements in them, which are quite problematic, so I hope that some things are changed slightly in the series, but I don't think they will be changed. In fact, I think the more problematic elements will probably be more focused upon just to build up and amp up the drama, which is interesting. I'm glad that they've done it in a series format rather than a film because I feel like that suits book series better. So you have a series per book, because you can't justify fitting the whole plot of a book into a film. There's bound to be bits missed out, there's bound to be plot changes, and it's bound to differ by a wider degree to the book, if that makes sense. So I'm happy that it's a series rather than a film. Also, I don't think they'll have to worry about finding an audience because they already have one. Sarah J. Maas has quite a large fan base, so that's a given. So it's understandable why they made a series completely. My only thing is they have to have wings. If the fairies do not have wings, that's the only way in which I will refuse to watch it. Because, okay, I'm going to link it to the Winx saga here, even though the Winx isn't a book adaptation, it's an adaptation from a kids' cartoon into a more grown-up live-action thing. It's meant to be about fairies. There is only one instance in the whole series, so I have heard, when there is a transformation with wings. Okay? They're fairies. And they don't have wings. That's kind of the whole concept of a fairy. It's a humanoid with wings. So yeah, That's the only thing in my mind. I know it's weird, but they've probably got a huge budget, so they should be able to do that. And what would be even better is if it's in physical costuming rather than CGI, because I just prefer that, because designers for costumes are just so incredibly talented. I know that I'm biased because I have a background in musical theatre, and so I love physical costuming. But in summation, I am genuinely excited for both of these adaptions to come out. I understand why some people aren't excited, because not everyone is a fan of the same books as each other. Not everyone loves these types of stories, so that's completely understandable, but I'm super excited to watch them when they come out. Hopefully I will be able to when they come out, depending on what streaming service they will appear on, because if they are only on American streaming services, I will not be able to watch them, sadly, and I will not be going on to the internet in case of spoilers, which is sad. Anyway, I've gone on to another tangent again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me just chatting about upcoming book adaptions into series. Hope you have a nice day. Bye.